we're thrilled to have with us our good friend, number one, but also just an incredible singer, songwriter, the whole package, really,
Yes.
entertainer, Deborah Allen. How are you doing,
Hey,
Deborah?
Deborah.
Thank you. I'm doing great. I'm really excited right about now these days because a lot of fun stuff going on.
I know. Can fill us in on a little bit of that? We're excited too.
Well, actually, I just signed with Star Vista Music, and they took five collections of my music,
Wow.
and they have released it in it's a great quality. It's out there digitally, and they are all behind it and everything. And then there's some on each album. There's like some bonus tracks,
Hmm.
and then on one of the albums there's a single, and I'm kind of excited about this because this single is one that I sang on a long time ago when Patty Loveless recorded it.
Yeah. Now, which
Which
what was
was
that, Deborah? What song was that?
Hurt Me Bad in a Real Good Way.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. Yes.
Yeah, I was lived in a house up on a hill. I got a phone call one morning from Tony Brown, my great
Yeah.
friend Tony Brown, great
Yes.
producer, piano
Mm-hmm.
player, played piano with Elvis, as y'all know.
Hmm.
Yes.
I've known him for years. He called me up out of the blue and said, "Hey, I just heard a song of yours. I love it. You need to be recording this song." And I said, "Well, I'm not really recording right this second. I'm just gathering my songs." And he said, "Oh, okay. Well, in that case, how would you feel about Patty Loveless recording it?" And I said, "Are you kidding me? I would love that." He
Yeah.
goes, "Well, great, because she loves it and she wants you to sing on it with her."
Oh,
So I
yeah.
went, "Wow." So,
Yes.
she recorded it, and I was so honored to get to sing with her. And then she took it to number one. And
Yeah.
so, you know how that is as a
That's
songwriter. That's a
awesome.
big blessing.
No, I don't know about number ones, but you do.
Well, I know you know about state songs.
Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah. That
You
that
sure
what
You know
do.
about
how
a hit.
well, yes, and
You sure do.
how cool to have had Patty Loveless do it, and now you've got a new version of it yourself, right?
I do actually. This version, to be honest with you, is the original version that Tony heard, and that's the original one that she heard.
Hmm.
And one of my
Wow.
fondest memories of that song was right after that, Rock Me came out for me. So I
Hmm.
Yes.
started going out and I started touring and just doing shows. And I remember being I was at SeaWorld. I was at SeaWorld and I was back in my little trailer, and I was waiting for my turn to go on the stage, but they have multiple stages there. And
Hmm.
off in the distance, I could hear Patty singing "Hurt Me Bad" in a real good way.
Really?
And I went, "Oh my gosh." I did. I just got chills that day. And I went,
Yeah.
"I can't believe this. I'm out here singing my song. She's over there singing the song that, she recorded of mine that
Yes.
we sang together. This is too much." And it was just, I'm never going to forget this moment. That's what I said to myself.
I
Yeah.
love that. That's
And
so
I
cool.
also said, you know what? I'm sure I also said, "Thank you, God."
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a beautiful moment.
Yes.
That's
And
awesome.
she's never forgotten it.
Yeah, she did not. She did not forget it. That's right.
Never.
Mm.
That's awesome. So you've got this music that's available, and how exciting! That's a lot of music.
I know. Hey, look, since I knew I was going to talk to y'all today,
Yeah.
I
Mhm.
tried to be semi prepared. I'll show you the ones that they're putting out there, okay?
Yes,
Okay.
please.
They have reissued this, and there's also going to be some bonus songs along with it.
O-
Can you
Okay.
see that?
Yes.
You hear me
Yeah.
now?
Yes.
Yes.
And
Love it.
that's one of my favorites. One of my,
Mm-hmm. That's a great album.
I'll always have a soft spot in my heart for my Delta Dreamland album, but this one I have a real big soft spot for because it's got Amazing Graceland and
Yes.
Deeper Waters and songs like that. And it's got
Yes.
another one called Better Be Big.
Hmm.
Yes.
It's a fun song. And then this, I really enjoyed this album. I enjoyed making this album because my great friend Greg Forsman, who played with Martina forever, he went out, he was my guitar player out on the road for a
Mhm.
long time. He came over to my studio and he played most of the guitar work on this. And this is called Deb in the Raw,
Oh, yes.
which
I know
is
about that one. Yep.
it's Deb in the Raw simply
Hmm.
because there's not much on there, but
Right.
you know, and
The
there's definitely
production
some stuff.
the production is stripped down, right?
It's very stripped down. It's very stripped down.
It's a great album. It's a
That
great
yeah,
album.
that's why it's Deb in the Raw.
I was explaining.
Hey, I'm slow, but I get there. But no, yeah, and you know what's so funny about that? Right after we did that, Raymond and I started, printing some up, and we started getting orders from overseas. I mean,
I
we
bet.
couldn't we couldn't get them fast enough over there to them. So there's a little pocket of people in Europe that have really loved this, but now
Yeah.
there's a chance for more people in the world to get to know it
Absolutely. Yes.
and love it. And
Yes.
then after that, well, of course, my Christmas we're going to have a bonus track. We're going to have a single off of this that you've probably never heard
Really?
with this one. Yeah,
Yes.
this is my Rock and Roll Christmas album.
Yes.
And there's a song that I wrote with one of my friends that I worked with in Mississippi,
Hmm.
and she went on to be top 5 in American Idol.
Who was that?
And it's a little different than my Memphis-y thing because it's called Redneck Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice.
Cletus T. Judd's on there too.
Oh,
So
Nice.
wow.
it's
Fun.
cute. That's coming up at Christmas. And then I really, really had fun with this one. You know who Teeny Hodges is, I think.
Yes. Oh, yes. Yes, of
Brenda
course.
Teeny Hodges, he wrote "Take Me to the River," "Love and
Yeah.
Happiness." The
Yes.
reason I
Yes.
knew Mackie would know him for
Yes.
sure is because he's a Memphis boy,
Yes.
and like
Yes.
we are.
Memphis legend. He's just written so many things just that are just in the fabric of Memphis music. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, at one time there were 3 number 1 guitar players in Memphis. It was Teeny Hodges, Steve Cropper, and Reggie Young.
Mm, yeah.
And the
Yeah.
only one left so far that we still have is
Cropper.
Steve,
Yeah.
who I
Hmm.
love. Yeah, but anyway, this album was written after he started coming up to the house and staying at the
Yeah.
house, and we would write and record. And his brother Charles Hodges came up. Charles played organ on all of those Al Green hits. They
Yes.
played on all of those. Uh, Ike and Tina Turner, real early stuff,
Mm, yeah.
and Willie Mitchell produced all this. But
Yeah.
this is an album that means a lot to me, and so it'll have a bonus tracks on it too. And now I'm going to show this one. This one you've never seen or heard before.
Okay.
I bet you don't even have Memphis Princess, do you?
I
Do
don't.
you?
I don't know that I do.
I got to get y'all a copy of all of these. You can get them on the internet, but it's I'm
Yeah.
still if you have one.
Yes.
This is I have a couple of alter egos, and one of my alter egos is her name is Adrienne Rose.
Yes.
And when I did 2 nights at the Nashville Symphony, a few years ago, and she opened for me.
Oh,
So
Nice.
nice.
I
That's
love
this
it.
is
awesome.
Adrienne Rose.
Love it.
You were
Okay,
your
now
own
look.
opening act. That's
Yes,
cool.
my mother made this headdress.
Is that right?
Aw.
Yeah, and there's a
Wow.
lot of really pretty pictures in here. Ron Keith did all of these pictures.
Mm.
And the kind of jazz that I really gravitate towards is the classic jazz, like Ella Fitzgerald
Yes.
and Billie Holiday and stuff
Yes.
like
Mm.
that. And
Yeah.
so
We
there's
play all that stuff
Yeah.
on the show. That's a great fit.
We need that
we
album.
need that album.
that's
Absolutely.
you know
Yes.
what I thought about that. I thought,
Yes.
hey, this might work for Swanky Southern
It
Nights.
definitely does.
Actually, we
Absolutely.
don't have a liner from her though. We need a liner
Oh,
from her for our
Before you
show.
go, yes, we do.
No,
Yes.
she
Oh,
will
from
do
Adrienne Rose.
Yeah, we got
mean,
one
yes.
from Deborah.
she will do you she will do you a liner. She
Perfect.
always autographs her own albums, and
Nice.
Nice.
she dressed to the hilt for her recording session.
Love
So
it.
she showed up every day
Love it.
for the session.
She sounds
Yeah,
amazing.
she was a lot of fun.
That's
Who did I
awesome.
see? Oh, I saw Suzanne Alexander the other day, and she goes, "I couldn't believe what was coming out of that record when I heard that." So I said, "Well, that's great." Yeah, that Raymond.
We need that.
When we
Yeah.
did the symphony, he said, I went up there during the intermission, and he said, there were people up there arguing back and forth, going, "Was that Deborah?" "No, that wasn't Deborah." "Yes, it was." "No, it wasn't."
That was like me as a kid watching Bewitched. Was that really Elizabeth Montgomery playing the sister, or was that right?
Right.
Was everybody
Yeah,
as confused as me? I don't know, but
exactly.
it's cool and a lot of fun for the artist for
I
sure.
love that.
Yeah.
So those are the 5 that I have that I have with Star Vista, but I'm just real excited. I'm like on cloud 9 to get to do the single. Hurt Me Bad in a Real Good Way.
Yes. Oh goodness. Yes.
Because I
Now,
never, deep in my heart, I never really even considered putting it out because Patty Loveless had it out. And to me, that was like, okay, that's done, you know. But through the years, a lot of fans and friends would just say, when are you
Yes.
going to put that out?
Yes. Yes. It
That's
was,
great.
well, you're the creator of it. So it's wonderful to have that out there for folks to listen to. That's great. Hey, now you're going to be doing a lot of these songs, I'm assuming, coming up on August the 23rd at Franklin Theater, right?
Yes, it's going to be so much fun. I hope you and all of your listeners can come to
Yes.
the beautiful historic Franklin Theater in
Hmm.
downtown Franklin. It to me, I always call it the jewel of Williamson
Oh,
County.
it's
It's so
Yeah.
beautiful.
beautiful.
Beautiful
And
place. Hmm.
you know what? I'm just honored and thrilled that my mother is still with me. You know, it's a
Yes.
blessing to have her with me. And
Hmm.
she's been through a couple of things the last couple of years, but you know what? She loves life and she always works really hard and she bounces right back. And so, like the second half of this year, well, the first half of this year, she had pneumonia, but that was kind of hard to get over. But she got over it, and I kind of dangled a little carrot out there. I
Hmm.
had to tell her about it. I said,
Yeah.
"Now listen, you're going to have to get well because I got
Mm.
a party planned for you." And she goes,
Yes.
"Really?" I said, "Yes." And she goes, "Okay. Well, what am I going to wear?"
Ah, good, good, good. So
So
this
she's
is
all ready for it. She's real excited
now,
about it.
which birthday is this, or can you reveal that?
Did I not tell you? Oh my gosh, this is the big. It's the bigger one, Elizabeth. To
It,
quote Sanford and Sons.
Yes.
No,
yes,
she's 99. She's 99. She's going to
99.
be 100.
So this
So
is the
Wow.
celebration of her 100th birthday.
At the Franklin Theater.
yes,
Oh,
Wow.
that's
yes,
wonderful.
yes. And I definitely have some surprises for her that are very special. One in particular, but I definitely am not going to tell you about that because she might listen to our interview and I don't want to
Okay,
spoil it for her.
okay.
We got to
But
show up to find out.
Absolutely.
yes,
Got to find out what that
please.
surprise is. Yeah. Everybody
Yes.
listening needs to show up. It's going to be a great show. Deborah is an incredible entertainer and singer. And as you just heard, has so many great songs that she's written through the years. And just, man, still just, you're just out there doing it all the time, aren't you? I mean, it's just all shows all the time and recording. And I mean, you're just busy, aren't you?
I am. I do have one other little thing that popped up, kind of. Well, remember last year when Sony, the Legacy label, they put out two of my albums. They
Yes.
remastered them and got them ready. It was the Telepathy album and the Let Me Be the First album,
Yes.
which the Let Me Be the First was the first totally digital album to be released from Nashville. And then the Telepathy album, that is the song that Prince wrote and produced on me.
Yes.
So that was super special. The guy that did all of that,
Yes.
my friend at Sony Legacy said, you know, there'd been some people out there kind of pirating your music. He goes, and I've noticed it. And he said, you know, you'd need to, I would like to step in and help you get approval with Capital because I mean, no one else could put it out but Capitol because
Hmm.
they own it.
Right.
So he was sort of a liaison for me, and now it's going to have bonus tracks too that were never a part of the album, but were kind of recorded in that same era. So
Yeah.
you definitely get some new ear candy. But it's my very first album.
I
Oh,
know that album very
wow.
well.
Isn't it
Yes.
beautiful? I love it.
Yes.
You know
Yeah.
what makes it special is this is the 45th year anniversary
Really?
Wow.
No
of the
kidding.
first album. Yeah, I couldn't believe it.
Wow.
Yeah, he talked about it. He said, it makes sense for you to go ahead and put it out because this is your 45th year. And I'm like, gosh, really? Wow. Time flies when you're having fun. Yeah.
Great music, and this Memphis little boy. You already know what I'm going to say. This Memphis kid just fell in love with that album cover. It's so get it for the album cover, but definitely get it for the music too, because the music's awesome. It's so good.
Thank you.
It's
Yes.
beautiful.
Hmm.
Thank you. No, I don't sit. You're probably the same way, Mackie, and Brenda, you too. Like when you record something, you listen to it a lot right after you do it,
Yeah.
and then you get busy and move on, and then time goes by and you don't go back. You're not sitting around going back and listening all the time. But
Right.
I mean, I definitely hear the youth in my voice. My voice was much younger then, but the songs, I was like, oh, wow, those songs are really good. My wow. And
Yeah.
Steve Gibson produced it.
Really?
Here's a Yes, I remember. Here's a fun memory. Like, remember Michael Johnson,
Yeah.
Bluer
Okay.
than
Of
Blue?
course. Yes.
Yeah,
Incredible guitarist, artist, and yes.
and so, yes.
Yes.
So I had gone down to Memphis to visit my parents, And I remember they were taking me back out to the airport so I could fly back up here to Nashville. And I was kind of on the back of their seat like this. And I was listening to the radio and I hear Michael Johnson singing, Bluer
Bluer
than
than blue.
blue.
I knew
You
you
know?
were going to say that.
And I
Yeah.
go, oh my gosh, the guy that's my new producer, he produced that song. You know, it's like all of these memories come flooding back that I
Yeah.
never would have ever thought about if we weren't re-releasing this.
Yeah, that's beautiful, and it's nice to go back with what we call fresh ears and listen to things like that. And you're right, you're right. What a nice surprise to go back and listen to that after not hearing it for a while. And so our listeners are going to love that as well, just to be able to revisit that great music.
Yes.
You know, there's a song on here that was recorded by a lot of people. I thought for sure it would be a single at some point, but it never was. But it's a song that a lot of people know, excuse me, because so many people recorded it.
What's that song?
And it's called You Never Cross My Mind. You Stay There All the Time.
Mm-hmm.
And what's really fun to listen to is listen to Conway and Loretta sing it.
Yes.
And turn around and listen to Isaac Hayes and Millie Jackson sing it.
Yes.
They're like
Yes.
two different animals, you know. I mean,
Yeah.
but it still just has that good mess. To me, like when people talk about, you know, it all begins with a song. That's kind of whenever I'll get asked a question like that, I sometimes bring that song up because I go,
Mm-hmm.
you know, it's all about the song because
Yes.
each artist interprets it so differently.
Yes.
And
Yes.
one of my favorite recordings of that song is Vern Gosdin. He's just so good. And so
Yes.
many, there's a bunch of others that did do it, but
Yes.
I did it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All, all
I always
these.
forget that I did it too.
Well, all these great song stylists, and Willie Nelson said, "Once a great song, always a great song," and that's
Right.
the key, isn't it? It's just you're right. It's just a good song stands on its own. It really does.
And when the bonus tracks are released on this, which should be in the fall, one of those will be my very first number one song I ever wrote.
Which
Uh,
was
which I wrote with Bruce Chanel and Kieran Kane. And we were so bored in the studio. I said, come on, let's go write a song. So
Yeah.
we started this song and finished it up the next day at my house. But it's called Don't Worry About Me, Baby.
oh great song. Yes.
Janie Fricky had it.
Janie Fricky. Yes.
Uh-huh. And then she had another number one, and that's on there too. It's called Let's Stop Talking About It. And there's some others, but my head is just kind of spinning right now because there's so much stuff that's coming out. And I can't wait for it to come out because after it does and everything kind of settles down, which I don't know if I want it to, but when it does, then I'm going to start perusing back through my catalog and seeing what's going to be our next thing. And then, I'll be writing more stuff too. Okay,
Yes.
y'all, that's an invitation
Please.
now.
Yes. Would
Got
love
to.
to.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, we're in.
All right.
Yes.
I love
She
it.
said, "Stop putting it off so long."
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And when you do, or if you do settle down just a little bit from all this stuff, this wonderful things that are going on right now, if you do get a little time, come down to Muletown again and visit with us. We loved having you down here before.
Yes.
It's just wonderful.
I love every once in a while when I'm scrolling through my pictures and I'm looking for something. You know how it is. I have way too many pictures. I'll pass by our pictures. And I'll go, oh my God, we had so much fun that day. I got to get
Yes.
back down there. And y'all got to come see me too now.
Would love that.
Yes.
I would
Absolutely.
absolutely love that.
Absolutely.
We would love it.
Oh,
We'll come see you
and-
at the Franklin Theater.
Yes, August
Please
23rd,
do.
Franklin Theater, and celebrating Mama's big 100th birthday, but also enjoying some of the great music by Deborah
Yeah.
Allen.
I thought of one more thing.
Tell
The
us.
2 nights before the Franklin Theater,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be at the Grand Ole Opry.
Really?
Yay.
On the
Oh,
21st of August. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
We're going to be, and Gina out at the Opry, who schedules everything, she was just loving the fact that my mother is the same age. Excuse me. I'm
As
so
the
sorry.
Opry. Yes.
My mother is the same age as the Grand Ole Opry. So
Yes.
we're going to be honoring Mother at 100 years old, just like we're honoring the Opry at 100.
Both
beautiful.
grand ladies, aren't
There you
they?
go.
Oh my gosh! That's why you're a great songwriter.
Well, I mean it. And wow, just thrilled to have you on the show. Our dear friend, Deborah Allen. Look up Deborah Allen and all this great new music that's available. How wonderful is that?
Yes.
Yeah.
We're
Just
so
thrilled
happy
about
for
that.
you. And happy for all of
Thank
us
you
for
so
hearing,
much.
listening to it.
Well, thank you so much. And I hear that you're going to be having one of my favorite male vocalist on your show pretty soon. Initials MF.
What did you call me? No, I'm just kidding. Yes, Mike Ferris.
Mike Ferris.
Mike
Oh my
Ferris?
gosh.
He's our other
Yes,
guest with you.
He's the other guest on the same show with you. Yes,
I am so
absolutely.
excited about that. I got into his music one night because I couldn't go to sleep, and I just started listening to music, and
Yes.
I was just so moved by his music because he
Yes.
has so much soul. And then I was really moved by some of his testimonies at a certain
Mm-hmm.
church, and
Yep.
I wound up writing some lyrics that I just about got most of the music to, but I got to slow down a little bit more because I want to bring it together really good. But
Yes.
it
Yes.
he just really has a way of moving people and inspiring people.
Takes you back home,
I'll,
doesn't it?
it does, and I'll definitely be listening in.
Yeah.
Great.
Good. Awesome. Well, we love you, Deborah. Thank you for being
I
on
love
Swanky
y'all.
Southern Nights.
Yes, thank you, Deborah.
Thank you. Y'all always make me feel so swanky.
Oh, you are
You are
swanky.
natural.